Hello. Now, just to let everyone know, I will be spoiling some details about Halo the Thursday War, so if you haven't read the book, then, well, you've been warned. Now, this book is definitely better than Halo Glasslands, because it really does give us a deeper insight to some of the characters. For example, Kilo 5. I can definitely see that there's something developing between Vaz and Naomi. Now, I'm getting the sense that they're possibly heading towards a romance, which is a little bit strange, you know. I can't really imagine a Spartan having a romance with anyone, so, I mean, I'm not saying it'd be a bad thing, I'm just saying it'd be different, you know. I don't think we've ever had a story in any of the novels where a Spartan became romantically interested with anyone. So, I don't know, I think it'd be interesting to see how that plays out, because with Naomi, you get to see her have a bit of some internal conflict within herself about what to do about her father, who was the leader of a terrorist group. So, yeah, I'm thinking that, you know, in the next book, we'll definitely see more of that, and I'm interested to see where the whole Vaz and Naomi storyline goes. Also, Joel Madama, I think that's how you say his name? Joel Madama? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. You do get to see him with a bit more personality, because in the first book, he was kind of this. He wasn't much of a major part in the first book. Well, he was and he wasn't. You know, it's just that you could tell he was a main character, but he didn't do as much in the first book. But in the second book, he does a lot more. He's actually held captive. He's held captive on the Shield world, controlled by Oni. And you can definitely get a good sense that he's having to sort of change himself entirely to play these mind games with a secret spy agency. So they really have to sort of, he's not used to this whatsoever. You know, he's used to sort of fighting head on the battlefield, and these spy mental games, he's not used to it whatsoever. So it's interesting to see him sort of trying to really get hold of this and trying to sort of play Oni at its own game. Now, Osman. Now with Osman, you do see a bit more of her in this book as well, but she's mostly just, you know, she's mostly just sort of leading the team to point A to point B. You don't see a bit more about her personality in this one. She's more of a case that she's worried again about taking over as the leader of Oni after Parangosky retires. So I think you do see more of her, but I noticed that in this book, we see certain characters be more developed than in the previous one. Because I've noticed, though, that Lucy from the previous book is gone, Mendes is gone, and Halsey, I think, gets a couple of lines, a couple of sentences, and that's about it. And yeah, so there are less characters in this one, but from the characters that we do have, we get to see more of a detailed insight to what they're like. Now, Parangosky. I like Parangosky a lot. I mean, I liked her a lot in the first book, because I got a sense that she was really scary, you know. She's like this kind, sweet old woman with a really dangerous dark will. And in this book, I won't spoil this particular detail, but you do get to see why she's feared so much. And it's definitely a good read, that little section as well. Now the story of the Halo Thursday War definitely is a good start for the beginning of Halo 4, because it basically leads to the world Requiem, where Joel finds some coordinates for the planet. You know, he knows a lot more about the Didact, and he knows that the Didact hated humans. So we do get a sense that, because I know that Joel I think he's one of the main villains in Halo 4, so you do see why he hates humans even more, because of what happened to his wife in this book. So yeah, I think that for anyone who hasn't read the book yet, read it quickly, because I think for everyone who has read the book, I think you'll definitely get a bit more of a deeper understanding of the story of Halo 4 when it's released. That's all I've got time for, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.